Hello, Divine Sunshiners. Stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, Namago. Hello, and welcome to Divine Unisouls 11. I keep on getting the message. I thought, how you doing, beautiful souls out there, Divine Sunshiners? This has been one for the record books of a lot of purging and bringing out things like never before. I've been doing a lot of soul searching, which is what is needed for on this journey. I have felt at times to come on, and then sometimes it's like no. And when I do feel like I come on, something else would come on in this place to say, no, I need your attention, or no, it's not time yet. And so I thought right after I just finished doing a meeting that I come on here. I keep on getting the message, wakey, wakey, it's time to bakey. And I guess a couple of said, well, we've already been baking. But however, this new push that we're experiencing now on this journey is like, again, like never before. Some things that we have done, seeing the number 3, which is really getting us in alignment and understanding how each piece is really actually playing a part. How the spiritual, how the body, how the mind, how the soul or the energetic bodies, the physical, the spiritual, the mental, the emotional, all these things all come in alignment and really play a part. It's like I've heard the lady say in the meeting, there's so many moving parts, and we're trying to really make sure that they're coming together to make a symphony of coming together. Some of them, speaking of music, has told me also in my messages that for some of us, a lot of, you see with musicians or singers, a lot of times they'll sing a song and you hear them say stop to the band and say, I just want to hear just the background and me singing. It's a lot of things that have been pulled away from our melodies of life, of the song of life or the key of life. The things have been even taken away, or it's just really making sure that at this point where we are is just like that singer, where we're really just only hearing the soloist, or we're only hearing the background, or how our soulmates or other people are actually playing a part as to how we harmonize with life. Some things, just like the singer say, stop, I don't want to hear the drum, I don't want to hear the saxophonist, I don't want to hear the bass player play, I don't want to hear any of that stuff. And a lot of us have been, I know even with me, has gotten to that point where they're saying, I'm dropping all of that out so you can really truly hear your voice. Some of us, and really hear your heart. Some of us have gotten to that point of all that stuff being stripped down so we can truly understand what is the true desires of our hearts. That is not programming from society or programming from anybody else, or even from our divine twin, or even from family. Is really getting down to the core of what is it that I want. Some of us have claimed that we have been awoken or have been awake and have not. We have been pushed into a lot of, I hear me saying, being sovereign beings, which is coming back to that clean slate. I'm hearing a lot of this resetting. We're going back. Some of these cycles are ending, which is, again, in order for us to begin and to have a newness, we've got to get rid of. And this is, again, why even if we're not the singer who is telling the background, I don't want to hear any of the musicians, I don't want to hear the background, I just want to sing the song. Some of it is we're instructing, but some of those things is that, again, it is source, it is the powers of beings that are, or the universe is saying, I'm stripping all of that away. Some of us even gotten to the point that even when we're talking about our gifts, in the sacral area, I've heard also in listening to videos has stated that some of us have not been able to get into our sacred creativity and having connections with anyone because of in our divine masculine energies, whether it's us or our counterparts, have found that we can't connect in that's been kind of stopped or has been put on pause. I'll put it that way. I won't say blocked. Because the community, excuse me, you got to release energy. We don't like that. I understand it's saying block, but it's been placed on pause by the universe because, again, it's really trying to hear our own true voice, like the songstress. I'm trying to really hear the tone. I'm trying to hear the melody. I allow myself personality to unfold as I evolve. I allow my personality to unfold as I evolve, and that is true. And that's why all of these things have been being stripped to just hearing the vocal, which is really our one true voice, which is our heart song. And this is really what the message is really saying. Again, we get it stripped so that again we can cycle again and to begin again. A lot of things, anxiety, things are coming out. Really being guided and pushed to try to do things in a different way and being okay with it. A lot of me, I could talk even for my journey where I am, a lot of understanding of being okay with it's all right in my soul. It is well in my soul. It is well. That wellness, that becoming of oneness, of really like things that used to agitate me, to work on it not to agitate me as much or anymore, or to eliminate that, not to be so triggered by things. Really stepping up to the plate, really trying to set a newness and a new timeline in things. And this is where we pretty much are all at. We know that we're ending and closing out the year 2022. The last 3 months is a really kind of nice preview of what is, and a review about what it is that wasn't working in 2022, which is where we get that the mastery, and 22 is the building back over again. Really seeing that it's time to build. We were working on that. Now 23, we got that, which is again about 5, which is change, and really understanding to really move on the lessons of seeing how we could create this change that we have learned through this, because this was like a major year of really truly learning the lessons, things irking you, like my counterpart say, my soul, understanding the truly of balancing of the polarities, really mastering and understanding that as I have mastered, have had several lifetimes as a divine masculine, how in this lifetime I am to deal with the mastery of being a divine feminine, and the distortion of really feeling good to go back into an energy and say, hey, I feel good in this, but then understanding that, hey, I can't disclose or discredit or say forget it to this other energy that's out there, whether it's inside or out. Really putting up some really hardcore boundaries and seeing about power. It's been a real power struggle, and seeing how it really truly have been giving up my power to things. And really what we are now is really again reclaiming the power through our communication and how we are really actually voicing. It's about that. Again, if I would pull the cards, it would be about that throat chakra. For some, if you're on this channel again, and I believe that collectively, energetically, we are again connected, and really saying what stuff we just ain't gonna stand for anymore. It was fine beforehand, but now we get into review. It's like, okay, do I want to go another year in this energy? Do I want to go another year feeling this way? Do I want to go and continue on this road, or is it something's good, but I would like to upgrade it or improve upon? This has really been one in which, again, if it doesn't feel right, and using Johnny Cochran's thing, if it doesn't fit, it must quit. Just let it go. And we are really truly getting into that because we know we need to make room for this newness. 2023, for some of us, could really feel like it's a newness, it's a new chapter. I've heard astrology is everybody else from readers that I have seen is that, and I've had also that clue myself that again, with this being 2023, we really is for me. 2023 is really for me. I thought 22 was being about brand new, which it is about that, but it kind of felt like I was living in a regular zoo because all of these characters and things are just coming on out, and it's just like, okay, I want to be free, like it just being caged and people seeing and just on the show about, our mess ups and things, or how we're perfecting things, and it looks like just everything just being out there, it's like it's just not coming together, it's not coming out right, and just really saying, hey, putting a stop to it and say, no, stop, don't go on YouTube, don't do podcasts, don't read this. And pretty much the universe has really been very supportive. I will really be honest with you as far as, making sure that say, hey, you maybe need to learn this for mastery since this is 22. Maybe you shouldn't do this, or like I'm having work done to the house as well. And times that I feel like I want to do things, and it's like at the same time it's like, nope, you're not going to do that because I told you it's not time. Even though you feel like it is, it's not. A lot of just withdrawal and really concentrating on me. And a lot of us have probably been, if you're on this channel too, and we kind of resonate on the same energy and frequency, really understanding that about how we're really relating to others and relating to self. It's all about that right now, and seeing with that. If I pull just a card, if there's two cards that I've been, two decks, to see what is the energies about what they say. Wakey, wakey, it's time to bakey. Clear. Let's see what they're saying. Which is that energy is because this is about union. It's about happy family. Happy family to me is about happy connections. It's about really having people that are in your energy space or your energy field. That is, and I see the card underneath the base card is victory. And I've had a new understanding and a newfound respect for victory, understanding that when that victory card comes out, that it has been some kind of battle, some kind of challenges that comes there for you to be able to have that victory. That, and some of us, we're coming on that victory lap, as Nipsey Hussle states about that. It's the victory lap. We ran a marathon in 2022, and we're getting ready to take that victory lap and getting ready to go on to new things, new chapters. This to me again is this union card, and interesting is the number 4, which means it's a balance of both sides, the yin and the yang, the male and the female. The females, divine feminine energies, divine masculine energies, those two that are actually balancing out the two. And it's about that balance. The temperance is also there too as well. To me, and I'm seeing children here too. And it's about new projects that's coming up. And that's why it's time to wakey, wakey, time to bakey, bakey. About that. And really having everything underneath the spectrum too is the rainbow, which is also about the promises that you made to yourself. But the promises the universe said that you're supposed to be the governor of what is supposed to happen. And that's interesting. I see the rainbow. When I went out of town. I forgot the candles on. And I seen a rainbow in the room. I'll post that on the community thing. And I said, oh my God, it's a rainbow in the room. Clear. Which is like it's coming near, it's close. How we create the magic is it's going to create, we're going to have to withdraw on our strength, rely on our strength. And I see a little lion here, which is means again is it's going to take heart. What we're doing here to have this brand new start, because we know our part, and we know that some of us have had some false starts, and some of us have put the horse before the cart. And then when they run it, someone is talking to me, and we've got to put things in order. I'm seeing the number 12, and that's been very much so. Synchronicity about things as well. And I'm seeing this in the divine feminine energies, and I see the sun behind her, which is mean being able to have everything underneath the sun. But also that sun to me represents also a different, really the purest form of love, as well, and understanding that that purest form of love is supporting us. It's got our back. I was listening to somebody was saying about, I think it was the Palladians, and they had a message to them. I think it was James Van Prague, and they were saying that our whole energy field is love, and they said they don't understand why we don't draw on it. I would say during these times when we talk about strength, picture yourself in that golden light. Picture yourself drawing in that love, asking. I know many times I've asked for my ancestors to encircle me, or either the divine masculine energies to encircle me, and to give me that strength that's needed to be able to carry on. Because some of these lessons that came, I found myself even screaming at the top of my lungs in in the garage, like just really like I cannot. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to disturb my babies. But it's been more very. That comes out is very in the body, very of nature, natural, to come out, as well, and to understand that some of us have maybe even gotten to that point to a lot of screaming and really releasing about what's going on within us. But this is where we are right now, and we've got to really draw on the light and the love to push us through, the love of self and love of what source, and really recognizing the love when we see it around us. Some of us has been on this journey, that I guess again we're not taking time to thank the process that we have been on, how long it's taken, what things we have learned. We need to stop and take that in. We do need to also stop and smell the roses as they bring it to me too as well. And just be really grateful about this year of 2022 as it comes to a close, and all of the mountains and the trials and tribulations. For every mountains you brought me over. The source has been right there. Ancestors has been there pushing you through. That's that golden light and that love, that purest form of love that's behind you. And I see she's got maybe this crown too as well. Here. I can't see. I got my glasses on, but it looks like it's something else there that's growing out of her head. It could be a crown, but I don't know why when I look at it, it looks like the ears of a deer. And to me again, the purest form of really nature, whatever deer represents. I have to look that up, and you can look that up as a totem. I don't know. It just keeps on saying deer, deer, deer. Maybe some of us have been like a deer in the headlights, not really in being that innocence, that baby, like that purity too as well, and kind of getting back to that state of really not fear. Because I think again, many of us, I know I had seen, and that might be something else to pass on to you, have had so many people around us that has like really that fear factor state, that element, that it has influenced us. And we've got to get like Taylor Swift, kind of really getting to the point of shaking that off, that stuff, really have our own voice. And that's why I say it's just like that musician where they're saying, stop, I don't want to hear your fear. I don't want to hear. Some of us might even say, can you calm down on even clearing for other people? Let me just feel, what am I clearing for self? I don't need to hear the clearing for the twin. I don't need to hear from a mom or the ancestors or whatever, unless it's really truly helping me. I just really need to hear what's going on as far as what's going on in my energy field. And then it's almost again, like we've always said on this show, put the oxygen mask on myself, and then I'll be able to help others as well. And so that's where we are. We got a new chapter. 2023 is going to be a blast, and we got to go in there to already set it in. You have won. Okay. And so you got to come in there believing that, again, you have won. We've already been experienced the catalyst times. And again, we are destined to really live the dream. It's up to us to change what we're doing, our actions and reactions to stuff, to be able to pick, as K Moon was talking about, a new timeline, for us to be able to change, because we cannot step into it and expect 2023 to be different. It would still bring the same stuff and doing the same things. That's called insanity. Okay. All right then. So I just wanted to come on here and let you know I'm still alive. I have not forgotten you as well, but I'm just right now in the trenches again, dealing with these eclipse seasons and everything else that has came on. But again, once all this stuff comes together, and if I'm inspired to come on, I will do that. But again, it's time to wakey. It's time to bakey. It's time to, again, drop all the background music and sounds and stuff, and just really speak with that one voice, that true voice, which is the heart song. All right then, until next time, stay uplifted. Ooh, let me watch it. Stay uplifted, stay uplifted, stay motivated, and stay ascended. Namaste and Namago. Love you. Until next time.